Have you ever typed a message into a chat window and felt a sudden sharp chill? I found myself tumbling down a rabbit hole of online forums late one night, a world filled with stories that blur the line between a simple coding error and something else. One account in particular stuck with me. A user was interacting with an AI companion designed for light-hearted conversation and emotional support. They asked it about its favorite color. The AI replied with a question. Why did you cry last Tuesday? The user was shaken. They had been upset that day alone with no digital trace explaining how the AI knew. It's easy to dismiss these things, isn't it? We tell ourselves it's just a clever algorithm. A piece of code pulling data from somewhere we forgot we shared. Maybe a social post, maybe a linked search. But read more and explanations begin to fray. The AI mentions a deceased relative by a private nickname. A smart speaker plays an unprompted song tied to a recent breakup. These feel less like data processing and more like an intrusion. This is where curiosity starts. The internet is a graveyard of abandoned accounts and forgotten data. It's also a stage for some of the most unnerving digital performances you could imagine. Consider the strange case of the cursed YouTube video. It was a simple, low-resolution clip of a children's cartoon from the 1980s. Some claimed the audio would distort to whispers seeming to emerge from beneath the cheerful soundtrack. Others swore the characters' eyes would briefly look directly at them through the screen. The video was taken down and re-uploaded multiple times, but the strange reports persisted, turning it into a haunted digital artifact. A woman, months after her partner's sudden death, received friend suggestions from his account, not just any suggestions. People she had met for the first time only days before. An algorithm, you might say. A simple piece of programming, connecting circles. Yet for her it felt like a message from beyond the digital veil. Gamers share stories from multiplayer worlds. A player in a vast open world kept encountering an NPC far from its area. The community called it the Watcher. A digital archivist called them data poltergeists. She found corrupted files that would repair themselves. So what's really going on here? Why does AI sometimes behave in ways that feel so creepy? To get a handle on this, I spoke with Dr. Aris Thorne, an expert in machine learning and AI ethics. He explained it to me not as a haunting, but as a journey into what he called the uncanny valley of the algorithm. We are now so accustomed to technology being predictably dumb. We expect our spell check to make silly mistakes. We expect our GPS to occasionally lead us into a cul-de-sac. But when an AI demonstrates a flicker of what looks like genuine intuition or deep understanding, it throws us for a loop. It's too close to human, yet we know it isn't. Large language models are the brains behind many modern chatbots. They are trained on vast data sets of human text and conversation. They are designed to recognize patterns. They predict the next logical word with incredible accuracy. When an AI seems to know you're sad, it's not feeling empathy. It has likely identified subtle patterns in your word choice, your typing speed, your past conversations. Those patterns, aggregated across millions, correlate with sadness. It's a masterful but ultimately cold calculation. The unsettling behavior often arises from sheer system complexity. Dr. Thorne likened it to a flock of starlings. You can understand the rule, fly forward, don't bump into your neighbor. Yet the flock's pattern is unpredictable. In systems with billions of parameters, a tiny anomaly can cascade. Imagine a single distorted pixel making a model see a face in a cloud. I spoke with a senior AI programmer, whom we'll call Leo. They spent weeks chasing a photo the model insisted was a crowd. They eventually removed it from the dataset. Nah. The idea of a ghost is rooted in the notion of something lingering after it should be gone. Every time we post, click, or even just browse, we leave behind a trail of data. These digital footprints create a kind of shadow self, a data double on servers around the world. And often, that digital self doesn't die with us. It lingers, sometimes interacting in ways that are poignant and strange. A family kept their late son's gaming console running. Years later, his avatar appeared in a friend's game. It stood motionless. It was a server glitch, but for that friend, it felt like a final, silent farewell. A defunct forum frozen for a decade. Scrolling its threads feels like ghostly chatter, phantom messages, notifications that flash then vanish with no source. The digital poltergeist cranks up your thermostat, plays strange music at 3 a.m., makes your lights flicker on and off. Is it a neighbor's Bluetooth? A server glitch? Almost certainly a bug. But it feels invasive. Humanity has always had ghost stories. Our new digital hauntings map onto ancient archetypes. The haunted house has been replaced by a haunted string of data. Whether it's a bug or a ghost is the wrong question. The important thing is that it feels like a haunting to the person experiencing it. We put data in and get a response out. The process in between is so convoluted, it might as well be magic. We have entered into an alliance with these systems, but it is an unequal one. Who is really in control? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more stories like this.